It's very rare to see, and I mean, I can remember from years gone by is when drivers did engage reverse. And this is obviously going back to the older days where you had a proper H-gate manual gearbox, that the reverse gear would often break as soon as you tried to use it anyway. And seeing Lewis going across that gravel trap for quite a distance, and dragging the car on the ground, there's quite a lot of torque still going into that gearbox. That the reverse gear worked well, and the engagement is a bit of an issue because whereas you have dog meshing for all of the other gears, the reverse gear doesn't feature in that way. In fact, it doesn't even use the same selection mechanism as the rest of the gearbox. It has its own little hydraulic solenoid which pushes the gear into engagement with a set of gears on the input shaft, output shaft to get the reverse effect. So rather than having any kind of synchro, what they do is they just bevel the front face of the teeth off so that at some point it's going to lock in between those. Obviously, if the car is jammed quite hard into a tyre barrier, you don't have that give and that play just to get those gears moving slightly separately to allow the phasing of that gear to be engaged. But again, as we saw, the reverse worked, as we've seen in previous races. The self-starting works. So this is all much better for the ability for drivers to get out of dangerous situations and rejoin the race. It's a testament to these engines. They produce well over 1,000 horsepower, which back in the old days was a one afternoon qualifying engine kind of level of performance. And the other thing you have to remember, when you are reversing at that low speed, you cannot use the energy recovery system. That won't be allowed to kick in to 100 kilometers per hour. So that was purely the V6 turbo engine getting the torque to drag that car out of that gravel trap. So yeah, that was quite interesting to see the performance of the engine there.